I know nothing about technology. I know nothing about management. I know nothing about, but the only thing is that you don't have to know a lot of things. You have to find the people who are smarter than you are. For so many years, I always try to find the people who are smarter than I am. And when you find so many smart people, my job is to making sure the smart people can work it together. And then if smart people can work it together, it's easier. The vision they will believe. Because if stupid people can work it together easily, smart people can never work together. But stupid people work it together easily, they don't believe the vision. The people who believe the vision, but they don't work together. So very important is finding smart people, and my job is to making sure they work together.
You will have good days and you'll have bad days, but you will always learn something more or something new, and you will learn more overall on bad days than good days. I stand before you without arms and legs, but a very strong man because of the bad days of my life. You know how it is. If you didn't go what you've gone through, you wouldn't be who you are today. You may have arms and legs, but unless you know three things. Number one, who are you and what your value is? Number two, what is your purpose here in life? And number three, what is your destiny when you're done here? If you don't know the answers of any of those three questions, you're more disabled than I.
Please welcome Shushant.
Why don't we have a competition? I'll ask you a question, and if you can't answer it, you give me $5. Then you can ask me a question, and if I can't answer it, said Einstein, I'll pay you $500. The Indian guy, thought this is a great deal. If I can't answer it, $5. If he can't answer it, $500. So he told Einstein, all right, you go first. So Einstein said, how far is the moon from the earth? And the Indian thought and thought. He said, you know what, I really don't have the exact answer. Here's $5. Then he looked at Einstein and said, what goes up a hill with 3 legs and comes down with 4? And Einstein worked through all of his knowledge of science, couldn't figure out what he was talking about, put his hand into his pocket and gave him $500. Einstein's turn again. Einstein said, before I ask you my next question, what does go up the hill with 3 legs and come down with 4? And the Indian put his hand into his pocket and gave him $5.
15 years, not much happens. A little dent. 25 years, you get more of a valley. 50 years goes by, and the fruits of your labors are seen. Stay at it. Things take time.
Most people are either living in the past or living in the future, but never in the present moment. And there's nothing wrong with spending time in a place that once existed, or a place that hasn't been created. But don't miss the present moment. Because living in the past stops you from moving forward, and living in the future stops you from living in the moment. Aristotle once said, young men talk about the future because they have no past, but old men talk about the past because they have no future. The past and the future are a gift, but what can turn them into a burden is the way we perceive them, how long we remain in them, and how we spend our time with them. My invitation to you is to visit the past visit the future, but live the present moment.
Overthinking generally happens when you have too much free time with you, right? Free time is the biggest cause of overthinking, nothing else. It's not a disease or it's not a concept. You just like, I'm an overthinker, right? Mind is such a great thing that when you leave it free, it is going to think, right? So what I do is you get so involved in your action, you get so involved in your career or your focus or your dream that you don't give time for your mind to think. You plan with your mind. You make a schedule with your mind. Then mind stay ahead. I'm all action. Slowly your mind will stop thinking. If I tell you not to think about a monkey, you will only think about a monkey. That's mind, right? That's the best part of mind. So what you have to do is get busy in action. Get busy in doing. Get busy in serving. And automatically your mind will step aside.
Get really good at what you're doing. Learn to love what you're doing now, and the opportunities will advance themselves. But the minute we start focusing outside and searching, we lessen our opportunities and we lessen the energy. Instead of focusing on what they're doing and getting better at it and focusing on how can I learn to love what I'm doing, love the people I'm with, ask for help. Just was with the executive vice president of Caesars, and he started 27 years ago as a front desk person in Atlantic City. But you know how he ended up here? He said, I outworked everybody at the front desk. I memorized the book. I learned 3 languages. I'm not from this country. Like, he did all these things. Would you say I loved working at the front desk when I was 22 years old? No, but I learned to love it, right? And it made a difference. When I first started, I was selling legal research online. Nobody even knew what the internet was. But what I did, because I'm a competitive guy, I started gambling with the other sales guys. Bet you I'll sell you more than you this week. You could do the same thing today, but easier.
If this is applied in life, we can have peaceful night's sleep. Here it is. Do you have a problem in life? No? Then why worry? Do you have a problem in life? Yes. Can you do something about it? Yes. Then why worry? Do you have a problem in life? Yes. Can you do something about it? No? Then why worry? Isn't it? Is it not? Why worry?
ज़्यादातर जो लोग होते हैं उनके वर्ड्स में पावर नहीं होती है. बहुत बोलते हैं लेकिन निकलता कुछ भी नहीं है. अब वो बंदा उतना ही बोल रहा है जितना वो खुद अपनी लाइफ में करता है, जो वो उतार चुका है अपनी लाइफ में. तो अगर वो एक लाइन भी बोलेगा उस लाइन में बड़ी ताकत हो. जैसे कहानी है कि एक बार एक माँ अपने बच्चे को लेकर के किसी साधु महात्मा के पास में जाती है और जा करके बोलती है कि मेरा जो बच्चा है इसके दांत सड़ गए हैं चॉकलेट खा करके, इसको प्लीज़ आप समझा दो. आप बोल दो, आपको बहुत मानता है ये, बेटे चॉकलेट खाना बुरा होता है. उसने कहा 1 महीने बाद आना. 1 महीने बाद वो आई अपने बच्चे को लेकर के. अब उस साधु ने कहा बेटे चॉकलेट मत खाना. तो अब वो चौंक गई, कहती यार अगर यही बात थी तो ये तो आप पहले भी बोल सकते थे. कहते मैं किस मुंह से बोलता जब मुझे खुद मीठे की लत है. जब मैं खुद मीठा नहीं छोड़ सकता तो मैं किस मुंह से इसको बोलूं कि मीठा खाना छोड़ दे. तो पहले मैंने खुद किया 1 महीने तक, उस मीठे से मैं दूर रहा, अब बोल रहा हूं. अब मेरे वर्ड्स में पावर है.